Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play. This is Craftoria and I am Cuberized. After the last episode where I set up the ME system upstairs, which we'll go take a look at, I removed all the barrels from here and moved the contents of most of them into the AE system here. I did end up creating a total of 10 of these. I think I started off with 4, realizing that I have a lot of stuff. So I did create 6 more, and I also created an import bus so that I can dump things into this chest and they can be imported in. Other than that, set up some things up here. Moved this upstairs, moved Tractor Trent, the market guy, upstairs, and I'm still have a fair amount of barrels. A lot of the stuff in there is either like plant stuff that I didn't want to necessarily, and seeds that I didn't necessarily want to move into the AE system, or unique items that won't stack. So there is that. Other than that, everything here is pretty much the same. The mob masher that's out under my base here, or under something. Like the waterfall exit. Only thing I did is I put some trapdoors to kind of block this. This is on right now, so we turn this off. There they go. And they do their thing. This again will prevent the Enderman from teleporting away when it's active. So, since I'm here, I'm picking up the experience that's being dropped. But yeah, you can see lots of things happening here. I'm probably going to swap out the wither at some point for a blaze, only because I'm getting a lot of these kind of drops, and I need a way to be able to get the enchantments off of these, so that's actually something to work on today. But it is working just fine. Things are going exactly where they should be. So I do not have to turn this off when I leave. I just need to go. So that is working exactly as anticipated. It's a great way to get some experience as well as some items. And then and the sun is going down, which is a thing. Let's get up here. The items that I'm gathering, I may not want to keep, but I definitely am interested in all the enchantments. So with that in mind, and yeah, having the extra experience is nice. And plus, I found this when I was down in the dungeon, so I have a way to put on traditional enchantments. One of the things to look at is, I think we want to try to do, and I'm going to do a wireless connection here so we don't have to keep coming around behind. I have not done that yet, so let's do that. Let's see, pattern, wireless crafting terminal is a wireless terminal and wireless receiver, and okay, we should be able to do that. There's that. Now let's just do it this way. And ME terminal I know I have. dense energy cell. I don't. It's a bunch of energy cells. And crusher. Okay. So let's crushing. Is this a 1-for-1? It probably is. Yep. Okay, well let's get that going and let's make some more. So I need and is it this one? Yeah. I should do it the other way around. So to get these, this is charged. Charged. Okay. Yep, that's it. Charged redstone and service. No, I'm not seeing charged. Yeah, okay, they are going in there. Good. Just making sure. It's not super fancy. I haven't set up an import so I can step away from it, but at least this way, the moment it's empty, I just slap in another one, so that's nice. And I also have what's coming from the inscriber going in there too, so it's one chest gets everything. One other thing, we need to recreate the nether portal, and I may also create the twilight forest portal in the same general area. So we can get going on both of those. And then from there, it's I can go look for to see if I can find an uncrafting table, which would be helpful, as well as salvaging. I can craft from, I believe, a smithing table. And then the other thing to look at is to start doing, creating plastic sheets so that we can get into a machine that'll allow us to extract enchantments off of our items. And so what I'm picking up from the mob spawner, I can pull the enchantments off. I can either scrap them or merge them and then scrap them, or when I get the uncrafting table, just uncraft them directly. So all depends on what it is. But that'll get some of the barrels behind me emptied, and will get me a lot of enchantments I can apply to my existing equipment, because right now the only thing I have is mending on all my items, which is great, keeps everything functional, but there's a lot of opportunities there to add additional enchantments, as well as to do upgrades to the MK3, which, you know, who doesn't like a better mining laser, mining gadget? So all that and more. And I think I may have popped out a couple of those too soon. Yep, a few. Let me go grab them. Okay. Now, I did move the sink up here, but I did not move up the pool of water. So let me quickly make, because I think I tried this before in the sink and it did not work. So we're just gonna there we go. Not too terribly fancy, but we don't need to be, as long as the water stays in there. Let's get the bucket. I even have a bucket of water. Well, that's even better. Put the bucket of water down, and then I need to let me turn off this, just so I don't inadvertently pick it back up again. And that should, in a moment, do that. Okay, perfect. So I've got what I need here. So back to what we were doing. Now let me put this away real quick. Okay. Alright, and I don't think... Yep, there's Fluke's dust. And... I will make a little bit more dust. Alright. So we were doing wireless. And I was trying to do wireless crafting. I got part of this done. Should be able to finish that. There we go. And the crafting terminal I already have. This is... Okay, so I do need that powder. And in fact, these are energy cells here. For now, I'm going to leave them and just make 2 more. Oh, ME crafting terminal. It's not just a regular terminal. ME terminal. Did I move the ME terminals? I may have. Let's just check. Yeah, lots of stuff. Okay, not seeing it. Hopefully it's in here, and if not, I will go find them. No, it doesn't seem to... Okay. Maybe it's... Oh, you know what I probably have in there? I probably have that. Yes, I do. Okay, that's what I have. There's your ME terminal. And there we go. Now, to charge this up, we should be able to just put it in here. Yep, it's charging. So then I can utilize that from anywhere that I can, well, hopefully anywhere. I'm sure that there's a limit to how far away I can be. All right, so let's work on other things. So I wanted to make a salvaging table, which is this. It's an apotheosis thing. It does require a smithing table and 2 iron tools here. Bucket of lava, which gives me back the bucket, and I should have lava somewhere. I don't know if I put it in here. I did not. Or it's in a tank. Yep, it is in here. There we go. And sure, let's put the lava on top wood. Let's not. Let's try to keep the lava somewhat away from the burnables. Okay, so there's lava. This copper we have, so let's make one of these sticks. I have a ton of. Make one of those. Make one of those. Got that, got that. Now this is gem dust, so I need a... you actually have to take one of these apotheosis gems and hit it with a hammer. And I don't know, I think it's a special one too. Not like there's a lot of hammers here. This is not it. That's because that's not it. Those are the ones from Eternal Starlight, which would be... Oh yeah, these hammers are actually quite nice because you can actually get it to do a 3x3 area. So if you want to make a hammer, it does that for you. Or 3x3x3. So these are good to carve out tunnels, but it's not the hammer I'm looking for. I think it might be this one. And that. Well, this is either the right hammer or the wrong hammer, and I don't know which one. So, we're just gonna we're gonna need this anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Okay, I've got that. Ta-da! And then, this is made from... doing... Okay, so I'm going to need iron. And let's get some of that. Well, sure, why not? So I want this. So and then, let's see. Hammer. Let's go back to my... Hammers, it's this one. So I need that. Okay, so I need a bunch more. So I need 20 of these in total. That's 4. Yep. Okay. I can do that. Okay, let's see if we can get this together now. And this. And I'm sure that's not something? Wow, okay. Let's see. Applied Energistics is, this is the wireless. And modern industrialization is, here we go. And we get to do bronze. So that's, this explains everything about modern industrialization, and I'll leave it for you to read. Okay. I got Certus quartz out of that. And I ended up with, another hammer? Okay. Ended up with another hammer. Let's check out, I think the apotheosis, did I stick it? Excuse me while I, there it is. Alright. So, chipped. Let's do it by count here. What do I have the most of? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's see if this is the right thing. No, wrong thing. Nope. Dang, now I have to remember how that works. One moment. Okay, actually, we'll show you this. Come on. Oh, it's still loading. Okay, so if we look at this, what I'm trying to make for the salvaging table here, it actually does say, oops, let's do it this way, stay out of there. Okay. So when you do the salvaging table, you actually get this gem dust. But to get this gem dust, and this is the part I didn't look at, because the first time you make it is special, you have to drop an anvil on it. So what I'm going to do is, my anvil is downstairs, and we do not need this. So I am going to, and I only have the one. Ugh, alright. Not ideal, but okay. So I will do this. Let's see here. Let's do dirt. I'm going to take this upstairs just to give a little bit more height. So if I put and there we go. There's our gem dust. And then I can move that back downstairs. And you didn't have to actually put all that stuff underneath it, but I figured since it was coming down, that works. I might as well smash it all anyway. Alright, so the salvaging. I should have everything I need. Get my bucket back. Put that in there, and I think I do. So I can put these up here and not hopefully lose track of where they are. Okay, now why the salvaging table is handy is while I put this stuff away, I've picked up some items like this here, just a plain stone stone tools. That's a bow. Also leather. Let's grab some leather items here. And some of these leather seems to be intact, but in case it isn't, this is one that is not. It's not fully 100%, so its durability is down, but that does not matter for this exercise. And these are also unenchanted, so as opposed to these. So I can come over here and I can put these in. And it gives me what could possibly happen as a result and about how much, given what I've put in there. So the cobble doesn't really matter, but this is used for apotheosis. So I can do the same thing with leather. And again, I have a chance of getting leather and these two items. And so I will go ahead and do that. And I got a lot of leather. Now I had put in 5 items and I got 10 leather. If you try to use the cutting board method, this method here, with leather, you only get 1 piece of leather for any leather item you put in there. So this right now is getting us a bonus by using this to break down our leather items rather than breaking them down using just a cutting board and shears. So that's helpful, and we can go ahead and use that. So let me put these away. And so again, inventory management, it's a thing, or it can be. It's a big thing for me. It may be a big thing for you. So it's something you can, utilize some of these tools to break your stuff down. And like again, here I've got, these are unenchanted, but they are part of apotheosis. And they're just stone, so it's not even something that you'd want the ingots or anything from. So again, let's oops, sorry, that's just a regular crossbow. And there's a few more, and again, you're going to get, this is what it's going to give you, and there we go. So it doesn't take any experience, which is nice. The uncrafting table does. And when you uncraft using the uncrafting table, if it's apotheosis, you won't get the materials out of it for that. You'll get the actual sticks and cobblestone. but nothing else. So there's a few things. I did a bunch of stuff over here. Let me actually put those two in there. A lot of smelting done between episodes. And actually, I do have quite a few decorative items that I am going to put up at some point. A bunch of records and pictures and other things. So that's all what's in here. And this is the blaze spawner I'm thinking about incorporating in. So, but yeah, quite a few. Got a couple of paintings to put up, and I got the shark toy. So that's fun. So things to do down here in the way of decorations. I don't think I have a... I do. I have that. And I will put this here for now. Ah, nope. That's not what I wanted to do. At some point I'm going to have to make more upgrades for the backpacks, because right now I'm swapping them back and forth just to be able to do that. And that's garbage. So there is all of that. Let me take that and there. Alright. So, the other thing to do is, I already talked about it, is setting up our portals again. We have not gone to the Twilight Forest, but we have gone to the nether. And so being able to set that up so that we can get back there from here as opposed to running to our old base. So I need obsidian. And I'm just going to use this, and then I think I have fence right here to try to keep critters out, or in, or something. Oops. And I will make a gate. And then, yeah, that should do it for now. I will stick this away. And then to make the other one, let's do, I need a diamond. Oh, no, I have them with me. Which may or may not be a smart idea. And let's grab some flowers. And it doesn't really matter. Sure. Okay, now the question is where to make it. Let me get some buckets here. Don't think I want to do anything on this level just because it's going to be filling up more and more with machines, and I've got villagers and other things going on here. I will be putting up books and things here for enchantments, so let's go down again. This level has potential. The other option is to go down another level, which there isn't one, but making one, and do all the portals at a lower level, like down here. So, because I can definitely have it go that way. Kind of liking that idea. Let's see if I have a nice stone that is not too bad. Here, let's see. I don't want netherrack necessarily. Andesite or diorite. Might not be too bad. And this also gives me another opportunity not to fall off if something does happen, because there'll be another level here. So that's always a nice thing. Is this at a good height? Yeah, I think so. And I will even take this one block out that I have this back on. No, I do not. There. So, setting up the portals here, and may come back and do a little bit of sprucing up decorations and that type of thing between episodes. But yeah, I just want to get this out here so we can take a look, first look, over at the Twilight Forest. And I may continue on the theme of the dangling lanterns under here, put more down here. Might want to move that one. But yeah, we're going to go take a look at where our nether portal comes out now that we're making a new one, and see where, oh where, in the Twilight Forest our portal generates. And knowing me, I'll have to probably put up some sort of a fence so I don't fall off. Because, you know, it'll happen. Alright, I think that's probably good enough for now. And so let's do our... yeah. So let's set up another portal here. That almost is a good spot to put it. I'm thinking I'm going to do it. That's too narrow. That's too narrow. Not liking my choices. Alright, let's we'll just make it, and we'll make it look nicer later. Just give myself a little bit more edge here so I don't fall off when I come back through. I think I'm going to put it here. And the next question is, do I have a flint and steel on me? Yes, I do. Alright, let's put some of this away. And let's put a fence around this real quick so that if anybody happens to come through, they won't go anywhere, ideally. Yep, so nobody can come in off the backside, and let's put a gate here. Ah, nope, that was an oops. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see where this goes. This could be good or bad, I don't know. We will find out. Alright, let's see where we go. Okay. Well, that protects the portal, that's for sure. This is a dead end. Okay. I'm not opposed, actually, but I don't know if I can get out of here. And the answer to that is no. This is a box. And I'm over here. Okay. So my other portal is not that far away. I just am not exactly sure. This might be the best way to get out. I don't know, going that way. I'm going to take this just to see if this opens up. Nope, did not. I can try going this way. And I am way too high. There's my other portal. Okay, I'm in the ceiling. Yeah, that's a little scary. Let's cover that back up. This may not have been the best. Okay, couple of couple of blocks between me and a big drop. So let's see what's out this way. Oh, here we go. Not exactly what I need, but sure, I'll take it. Okay, okay. This looks a lot better. At least there's something here, and not a ton. I will go with that for sure. There is a vine right there. It doesn't go down all the way. And neither does that. But the potential is there. We might have a way down. And it wouldn't be too much to make steps down from here. Trying to see if there's any other high point, and there's not. There looks to be a vine here. And there is, again, it does not go all the way down. Alrighty. Okay, let's see if we can not die. Not dying is very good. And I'm going to put that back up. The fall I don't think will kill us, but I don't think it'd be great. well, it doesn't hurt. But I need to figure out a way to go. Is there... Is this a tree I'm standing on, or is this just something stuck in the ceiling? I can't tell. I'm gonna go with something stuck in the ceiling. There's nothing. Alright. That is not that far of a drop. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I mean, there's opportunities here for vines later. Okay. Little light in here, and this is gonna be fun. Here we go. And... okay. Little ouchie, not too bad. Of course. Yeah, I'm still up a ways. Hey, I don't even know what that was. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking, just a little bit. Best to be careful and... so... thankfully we have more netherrack and lots of other things, so... I've done skinny walkways before, and there's always a chance that you get attacked or something and get thrown off, so I like to try to go a little wider when I can, especially over something that size. Okay. Now, where am I at? Okay, better. I think I'm actually over ground. Alright, can I get this? Watch me back right off the back of this and fall down. That would be unanticipated consequences. Alright, let's make sure that this actually goes all the way up. And it's not one wide. Because I think it is right there. Yeah. Nothing says fall off the edge. Yep, that's a little safety rail there. Okay. And I think I have just a little bit more. Good. Not that I'm not enjoying the view, but yeah, not really enjoying the view. Okay. Alright, so go up this way, and the portal's there. Come down here safely. And should be able to get onto this and come straight down. Alright. Can breathe. So this is, as I said, kind of above where my other one was, but not too far away. And lots to explore here still. And so on that note, let's go ahead and make that other portal, which is to the Twilight Forest. And then we'll go explore a little bit. Oh, and we have a friend. And this is why we have the fence. Oops. Hello, friend. And also why we didn't put it up above, because you never know. Alright, he'll wander back through at some point. Next. Let's see here. I'm actually not sure if I can do this while something is above me. So I may want to go down for this. Because there's going to be a lightning strike too, and I really don't want lightning strikes around wood. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, who saw the bamboo creeper? Because I didn't. He was just right there. Alright, let me get a shovel real quick. So you can don't know my own strength. You can actually make this as large as you'd like. I don't know that there's actually a limit to the size. I have made them larger than 2 by 2, but you don't need to, obviously. And if you have to surround it by flowers, less is more. Okay. So, here we go. Water. Water. There we are. And flowers. Because I can. And yes, it is very symmetrical. Alright, there it is. Let's turn this off for just a moment. Put this away. And I only want to do that because I have to throw the diamond in. Oh, I was going to jump back in after it because I didn't think it worked. Alright, so let's see where it takes us. Okay. Giving the world a minute to load. Alright, I'm going to mark where this is. And let's see what the map looks like. Wow, those penguins? That's so cute. We got penguins on the glacier over here. That's either a hedge maze, or it's no, I think it is a hedge maze. Not sure what that is though. So let's go explore and see what we've got. Is that a looks like a standard cave and nothing special. Alright, what do we got over here? And okay, that looks like just a bunch of logs. Is that what that is? Just a bunch of logs? Yeah, a lot of logs. A lot of logs. And a lot of birdies. Alright. So that's not so much a structure as it is a bunch of logs. Okay. Well, we can go check out this. This is where we'll go check out and see what we can get over here. I'm going to do a quick time check.